Howdy, folks. Would you Wells from NeedCoffee.com here. Back again for another Wayhomer review. Here's how it works for the uninitiated. I have just left the cinema. It's that over there. And you're going to give them whiplash. Anyway, I've just left the cinema where I've seen a film, and I'm going to tell you about that film on my way home. That's how it works. And the film we're here to talk about today is a very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. It's in the title anyway, so it's redundant, but I have to do it. Anyway, alright, so very Harold and Kumar. Alright, so the characters you know and love have been apart for a while, as basically Harold has tried to grow up and mature, and Kumar has not. And a chance arrival of a package brings them back together, and an accident puts them on a quest towards friendship and knowledge and holiday cheer, and probably getting a lot of drugs somewhere in there. I mean, really, that's the only synopsis you need, really, if you think about it. So yeah, okay. So let me just explain. I will admit this to you. I have not actually seen the first two films, mostly because I am not a huge fan of just flat-out stoner comedies, because a lot of them aren't very good. So, but in all of the vast array of films that come out, some just slip through the cracks, and those have. But since then, I've learned something about the stars of that franchise. Namely that, you know, it's of course John Cho, the man who went on to do Star Trek, and Kal Penn, the man who was so ready to leave house that he joined the White House staff in order to get out of it. And you must be really good at your job at the White House if they just let you, like, quit your job and come back so that you can work in movies whenever you feel like it. That is a nice gig. Anyway, so, oh, they're on to me. Anyway, so between that and the trailer, which just looked hilariously stupid, I went, alright, fine, I give in, I'm gonna go see it. And I have a funny feeling that it's not gonna matter that I haven't seen the first two films, because it's just sort of gonna all be there, right? Well, I was absolutely right. I mean, yes, there are characters that you bring back from other films, there's references made to other films, but smartly, like especially stuff with Neil Patrick Harris, they actually show you flashbacks to other stuff. So it's not like at any point I'm sitting there going, I wonder what deep philosophical point must have been made in the first White Castle film. No, that never happens. So I was perfectly fine. Here's what I went in expecting. A stupid Christmas movie that had way too much fun being egregiously in 3D. And I got that. So, you know, the whole Christmas thing of throwing in as much holiday nonsense as possible, referencing other films where possible, done. And also the fact that the 3D was going to be used to a hilariously wrong extent, done as well. I mean, they just glory in it. And in doing so, managed to make fun of that as a medium and make fun of a lot of other things at the same time. So I enjoyed it from that standpoint of I basically got what I showed up for. Now, part of the other problem about that is that there seems to be this idea that comedies, what people really want from comedies is like humor involving crap and urine. Okay? I don't understand that. Personally, maybe it's just me, but I've never really found excrement funny. I don't know, call me crazy. So there's they don't do it to excess. There's like one sort of running gag about it that is a bit distracting, but it never was so bad that it took me out of the movie. I have seen some films where you just go, to the point where you're out of the movie, forget it. And I mean, I know this is probably unfair, but I don't like painful humor involving penises. I don't. Now, that may be because I own a penis, and maybe I'm a little biased, because I'm kind of fond of my penis, and I don't like it being in pain, okay? Maybe it's because I've never really recovered from watching Serpent and the Rainbow, because that was awful. But, I just, you can even have it, but I don't have to see it, is what I'm saying. My imagination, trust me, is going to take me to a place of penis pain without you having to show it on the screen in all of its elastic glory. I don't have to see it. So, and I, you know, maybe that's an unfair thing. I don't know. Like I said, biased because I am a guy and I own a penis. I don't know. I didn't plan to say the word penis that often, but I did. That's what this film has done to me. Anyway, so beyond those things, which really are a little distracting, but never completely took me out of the film, I was fine with it, and it accomplished what it set out to do: holiday nonsense and chaos and drug use and 3D. And you know, as far as standouts go, I mean, the two guys are funny. But Neil Patrick Harris is hilarious, and he and his partner, who appears as himself, must be having a blast, right? And I always like seeing Danny Trejo in something where he's not... I just love the fact that the guy who I always looked at in the background and went, you know, he's my favorite movie thug of all time, is like going to become fathers and stuff like that, and this and Spy Kids. That really makes me happy. I know it's weird. Anyway, so... stuff like that, really nice touches, but I mean, it's not supposed to be an intellectual exercise, and hell no, it is not. So, what I'm going to do is, like I said, there were some distracting things, but for sheer claymation carnage, along with a lot of really funny laugh out loud moments, I can't get too upset with it. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3 out of 5. And what I would say is that probably if you're going to see the film, I'm catching up, so you've probably already seen it. But the 3D is such a big part of it, and is used really well, right? One of the best live-action films in 3D of the year, Harold and Kumar, who knew, right? I would say wait and go. I know, like, at some cinemas, they'll do, like, cheap Tuesday seats. If there's a time when you can go see it for cheap, go see it in 3D if it's your sort of film. If it's not your sort of film, if you don't like really dumb, brainless comedy, then this isn't going to convert you to be a believer. So, there you have it. Short and sweet, but so is the film. So that's a very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. Done and done. So good. Hopefully that gets us caught up a bit, because we're about to enter into the holiday season in which we're going to be deluged with various and sundry films of various and sundry qualities. And we'll hit the ones that we can as best we can. So I just wanted to take a quick moment to say thanks to everybody who watches these things, especially Neil Patrick Harris, because I know he watches these. And, you know, if you do enjoy these, please stumble them, please like them on Facebook, share them with friends through social media, even your fake friends on social media. I don't care. It's really appreciated. And, of course, you can find us on Facebook. For those of you who aren't following us on Facebook, you should, because it's good for your complexion. Go to neatcoffee.com/Facebook, and that's easier than me giving you some kind of crazy URL. It'll just take you right to it. So until next time, have fun, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Do you want to say penis again?
Penis.